Speed tap. Just to be clear, we are celebrating hip hop 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's been 50 years of us creating opportunity for ourselves and holding the hip hop culture down. How you like that? We'll be talking about Paramount pump faking and some TikTok bans. Now let's get into the drip report. What's up, everybody? If you are in New York City, you know I got you covered like a poncho in a Mexican rainstorm. Let's get into some drip. Today I got on a crispy pair of white ears. We do call them Uptown because I am from Uptown. Check this out. All season I've been showcasing black designers, so I don't want to hear nobody saying I don't support black designers. Right here is a Harlem thing. Fair greatness. And it's fleet. Short set with the jacket. Holla at me. Water, Mazda, bussin'. VL frames, vintage frames, Dipset on the hat. Now let's get into some good weather. Right now it's kind of cloudy. We are in the 80s. Depending where you at, you could be experiencing scattered WAP storms, not the Cardi B, not the dance move, but that wet ass precipitation, and it's windy. So baby girl, grab the wig. You don't want it to go that way. Skies do clear up later on when we drop down to the 60s. On Saturday, the weather is magnificent. Baby girl, get to the beauty parlor, get them edges done this way, the wavy way, you heard? My dude, crispy pair of ears, because we're gonna be in the 80s, drop it down to the 60s. It feel like a party night. On Sunday, it gets even better. It looking like beach weather. We're gonna be in the 80s, dropping down to the 60s. Baby girl, get you a sundress just to impress. Now let's see what's going on in other areas, climates, and terrains. What's up, everybody? This is your weatherman Jim, back with your national forecast to let you know how the weather is dripping around the rest of the country. Today, we're gonna start on the East Coast. We're looking at DC. I had so much good times in DC. Woo! But DC look like y'all gonna have a good time this weekend. They are gonna be in the 80s, dropping down to the 60s. Baby bro, hit to the sneaker store and get a haircut. Get that line right, because baby girl go be outside looking good. You want it? You heard we gonna head down to Miami after that. They still in hurricane season. Be careful out there. We'll use some galoshes, plastic bags, umbrellas. Stay inside. They gonna be in the high 80s, drop it down to the low 80s, so it's hot out there. As we go over to New Orleans, I feel bad for them out there. Look like the devil is having a cookout. They gonna be reaching up into the hundreds. Sheesh. Drop it down to the 80s, man. Try to stay cool. AC, everything down. As we head over to Santa Fe, New Mexico, weather looks pretty cooler for this time of the year. They're gonna be in the 80s and they're gonna be dropping down to the 60s, but that's after the sunset. As we go over to the West Coast to Oakland, Seminary, FOD, Filthy, what's up? Them boys look like they're headed for fall already. They're gonna be in the 70s, dropping down to the 60s, so keep you a jacket and a hoodie if you in Oakland. And of course, we are still keeping Maui in our prayers as the death toll has risen to 111. My condolences go out to every family that's affected by this. They said survivors are still being recovered. My prayers go out to those survivors. Before we get into the drip report, you may or you may not know that we've been celebrating 50 years of hip hop. You also might not know that the first company to launch a national campaign using a hip hop artist was Sprite. So all summer long, Sprite will be honoring 50 years of hip hop with Sprite Summer Drops, which give you a chance to win exclusive experiences, merch, and more. I'm pretty sure I saw some Drake concert tickets on there. There's no purchase necessary. If you see a barcode, you scan it and you can enter to win. If not, you can head over to sprite.com/drops to enter. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Jones, back with the Weekend Drip to let you know what's dripping in our culture. Today we're gonna start with BET. Just when we thought BET would be majority black owned, it looks like not so. It seems that Paramount will be pulling out. They are not selling their stake inside of the BET. These stakes went from 2 to 3 billion, which fell short of Paramount's expectation, being that they brought it for like $2.3 billion. Even though BET's viewership has rapidly declined, they still decided to pull out. Some of the bidders included Diddy, Byron Allen, and the famous Tyler Perry. I guess that they didn't want to see a black man with that much power. I guess so. And next up we have YouTube. YouTube has launched a new feature to compete with its competitor, TikTok. Users will discover a new tab called Sample. With samples, you can discover new music directly from the YouTube Music app. Sample feed leads you directly to music videos or albums. So if you come across a song you like, Sample makes it easier for you to discover more from that artist, which is pretty dope. Seems like it benefits the artist a lot, and I like that. Well, speaking about TikTok, New York has banned the TikTok app on all government-issued devices. This comes after the previous ban voted by Congress was escalated to all devices issued by state and jurisdictions. Spooky, ain't it? Might not be no more TikTok at the workplace, baby girl. And don't log in from your phone because they might be watching in the eye in the sky. You heard? We've come to that time of the show again. You gotta stay high, you gotta stay fly, you gotta stay dry. You gotta get your drip right so you don't slip right. And I'll catch you next week, same black time, same black channel, which is REVOLT. Pow. Anything less is uncivilized. I'll holla.